Hey, this is Daniel Gruesso. I am the PM for the source code group here at GitLab, part of the Create stage. And I want to share with you today the kickoff for our 13.7 release, which will be shipping out to the world on December 22nd of 2020. So first, I wanted to share with you some exciting news. The source code group will be splitting into two separate groups. I will remain the PM for the source code group, and I will focus on the source code management features of GitLab. And we will have a new group that's going to be called the code review group, and that will be headed by my colleague Kai Armstrong, and they will devote themselves to all the code review features of GitLab, involving merge requests and so on. So we're very excited to be able to provide more into these two separate categories, and we believe that with dedicated teams we're going to be able to care more for these features that are one of the pillars of GitLab. So let's get right to it and let's talk about the source code group kickoff for 13.7. The first thing that we're going to focus on is going to be the ability to render Jupyter notebooks that are using rich output directly in GitLab. So Jupyter notebooks have become a staple for data teams, and they support many features that allow you to do things like embed images, embed web pages, use latex markup for things like math equations and so on. But when you are viewing these in GitLab, they don't render properly. So because this is something that has become so popular and so widely used, we want to make sure that those teams are well supported, and we want to be able to render all of those rich things right within GitLab. So things like images, things like latex, embedded web pages, so on and so forth. So very excited to work on that. The next thing that we're going to focus on is giving you, we've been working on features that give you the ability to manage the size of your repo, trim items that are either unused or not referenced. So we're going to continue to work on that, and we're going to make sure that the cleanup messaging matches all of the messaging that we have in the GUI, and that's in regarding to size and resources being used. We want to make sure that all of those things match so the messaging comes across as one. And then the last thing that we're going to work on is going to be continue to work on code owners. As you know, we now support sections in code owners, and we're working towards sections being able to be used in approval rules. So we continue that work, and we're going to extend code owners even further, and this time we're going to work on returning the sections so that can be used for approval rules in an upcoming milestone. So we're very excited about these additions, very excited about discrete teams for each one of these categories, and we look forward to bringing you this prior to the holidays. As always, your feedback is very welcome. Please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you very much.